What are you prepping this week? Times are crazy right now, right? Like, we can all agree that the thought of everything going around, like, has some people, not everybody, in gear for prepping. Now, I've been prepping for a very long time, but when I was growing up, we didn't call it prepping, it was just living. We didn't live very close to the grocery store. It was a drive, and we didn't want to drive to the grocery store all the time. So we would buy what we needed or what we ate, and then our garden would grow, and we would put all of that in the freezers or cans, all of the stuff, like normal things that people would do. But I don't have a very big garden now, and we move a lot. So we've been eating on our inventory for about a year now. And I need to stock back up on a couple things because, hello, watch the news. So, this is what I'm prepping this week. It's fairly inexpensive. It's about $1 a box still. So, it makes it for a great prep on your budget. And it's dry pasta, so they'll stay good for a very long time, especially if you store them correctly. Airtight, you can put in airtight glass jars, you can put in a food grade bucket and Mylar it. There's all kinds of options. Now, we will eat this in less than a year because I have a family of 5. And so I'm not going to have to put them in Mylar bags or anything like that. Like, these will stay good up high on my shelves, stored in a dry location, a cool, dark, dry place. Now, the first thing that I got was spaghetti noodles. I think everybody likes spaghetti just about, but this will last us a very long time because a whole box will last us a couple meals, at least 2 meals, because like we just don't eat that many spaghetti meals. I got the tricolored rotini because we like to make pasta salads with it during the summer, so this is a side, so 3 boxes will last us the whole summer. Then I got 4 boxes of the lasagna. 1 box equals 1 lasagna for my family, but my pans that I have are huge, and it makes about 2 lasagnas. So what I'll do is I'll make it up, freeze it, and then whenever I go to bake it, I'll have a whole lasagna for 1 meal, and then a whole nother lasagna to eat on throughout the week for me and the kids whenever we're at home doing our thing. So easy meal. So that'll give us 4 lasagnas to eat on. And then this is our favorite pasta. So this one came in the 2-pound boxes instead of the 1-pound because this is the one that we eat the most. We make homemade bolognese and it's delicious. But this is the pasta of choice that we use for our bolognese and it's just so good. But penne is that's just 1 box is 2 servings for our family. So we got 10 servings of bolognese, so that's 10 different meals for us. And they're about a little over $1 a box. Like, I think it's almost $2, but it's a little cheaper to get the 2-pound boxes. But with these, I don't really need the 2-pound boxes um, for these noodles. Now, when I make our bolognese, we usually use about 1 can per recipe. If I'm doubling up my bolognese to make the lasagna, we'll use about 2 to 3 because that's a large amount of bolognese. Now, during the summer, when we plant our tomatoes in our garden, we use the fresh tomatoes to make the bolognese. But here's tomatoes in a can that we use right now because, 1, it's cheaper than buying the other cans. 2, I'm all out. I don't have a super large garden space right now. We move around a lot, so I don't know how long I'll have to store tomatoes. So I typically only like to can enough for about a year at a time because we could get orders to leave at any time. The last thing that I bought. Now, we are making a birthday cake, and on that birthday cake, we needed some chocolate decorations on the top. So I was getting the almond bark to make those chocolates. And then I realized that they were on sale for $1 a pack. And that's crazy because almond bark is usually almost $5 a package for right now. This is enough chocolate to probably last us 2 years. And I think I went overboard, but in a grid down scenario or anything like that, like a little chocolate brings up morale. So, yes, I went ahead and got 4 pounds of the white chocolate. It's not really chocolate, but chocolate. And then I got 4 pounds of the milk chocolate. Now, like you can't even buy cocoa for that price right now. So this was just a super fun, in my opinion, and I was so excited. Yeah, I know it's not Ghirardelli or however you say the fancy chocolates, but my kids are gonna love this, and we can make cake pops, or I can melt it down and make a little mermaid chocolate, or I have a seashell mold. I have little skulls for Halloween, all the things. So to be able to make little chocolates is that a fun little thing to do with my children and to eat in times that like maybe chocolate's too expensive for people to afford. I stocked up whenever it was on sale. So I think that's about all that I have today on pasta. But let me know down in the comments, what are you prepping this week? And would you have bought that much chocolate or would you have bought more? Let me know. Thanks. Have a good day.